Recording on. Being grounded is the opposite of feeling spacey. Okay, you know what spacey is? Like you're just kind of like a pinball machine, like here and there, and you're being taken to this and that, and you're just kind of riding the surface. Too much in the head, right? Too much thinking, not enough feeling and being. Grounding is really the sensation of feeling that you're part of your body, that you're connected to the earth, that you're part of your life, right? Instead of just all these thoughts and all these reactions to everything that's, going on around you. So it's a coming inside. And when one is grounded, one naturally feels more of a sense of peace. And of course, there's always emotions. I mean, that's part of being human. So you'll have an emotional reaction to something. But when you're grounded, you have the ability to stop and decide how you want to react to something, how you want to respond to something. And that's huge to get to choose your response instead of having this spontaneous reaction to everything that's happening around you. Okay. In yoga, the way to get grounded is by doing asanas that focus on standing and on your strong support on the earth, feet, ankles, legs, hips, right? Because it's your connection to the earth. We're human beings, we're part of the earth, but we also have this consciousness. I'll call it being part of the heavens or something much bigger than we are. But we're both, and we really need both. So, in order to function as best as we can and to be, I mean, this is all about being happy, right? Happy and a sense of fulfillment in our lives. So here we go. This practice is going to be focused on grounding, and so will the meditation. So here we go. I'm on my knees on a floor, on a concrete floor. Oh, by the way, um, a chair, like I told you, a chair or a countertop, something that you can just hang on to so that you can lift a leg and do things for hip work. Okay, we're going to start in seated pose this evening. So come on into seated pose on your mat. Easy pose. And the pillows. To get as comfortable as possible in seated pose, it's a good idea to have one or two pillows underneath your hips. Try it because then it puts your back naturally in a straighter position. It's easier to go upright like this. All right, so kind of sit at the edge of the pillow. Have your hips at the edge of the pillow so your legs come forward and down. Place your hands on your inner thighs. Draw your hands back until you feel your elbows drop right underneath the shoulders because when they do, the shoulders can relax. Then slowly turn the palms up, and we're going to do a mudra or a hand position that brings peace into your inner body. So, index fingers and thumbs touching very lightly. We're going to come inside. Just simply feel your body breathing. Don't control the breath. Okay, the breath knows exactly where to go and what to do. Just observe it. Now, in this seated pose, I want you to really, really feel, eyes closed may help if that's comfortable for you. I want you to really feel where your sitting bones are resting on your mat or on the pillows and the outer edges of your feet, or if you have the soles of your feet into the ground. And from those spots, imagine that you have roots from your sitting bones and your feet down toward the earth. So, what we're doing is we're using the energy of the earth to stabilize us and to give us a sense of groundedness, just feeling the earth beneath you, feeling gravity. Gently drop your chin toward your chest, tuck it back to open the back of your neck. Keep breathing. Ribcage breath is nice. But don't force anything. If the ribcage breath is, if you're just concentrating on the ribcage breath, forget it. Just let the breath be in its natural rhythm. But if you really want to open up the ribcage, go for it. As you're breathing here, imagine that you're drawing energy from the core of the earth up your roots and into your body to the very crown of your head. And then when you're done with that inhale, let the exhale be soft and deep and let the belly pull back gently. All right, so inhale through the nose, bring that energy up. Exhale through the mouth, slow, deep. Feel the belly pull back, all the way back. Let it all out. And continue with that. So, right here, you can really sense the beginning of feeling grounded, feeling part of the earth, feeling part of your body. All right. So, your awareness lives within your body, right? That's your temple, your home. And then the breath is the life energy moving through the body. And then you are the soul, the spirit, the energy, the very unique signature that only is you that observes all this. Bring your left hand to the top of your right thigh. Bring your right hand behind you, fingertips into the ground. Bend your left elbow as you turn your spine. It's nice and tall, turning it to the right. Drop your right elbow, your left elbow, your left shoulder. Breathe here. Again, working that breath from your roots to your crown. And coming back to center here, right hand to the top of the left hand behind you into the ground. You're lifting the spine like a tall mountain, pressing your right hand into that thigh, bending that right elbow some more in order to twist to the left. Relax your right shoulder, your right elbow, and nice full inhales and exhales from the roots to the crown and back down again. Release, bring it back to center. Place your palms to your inner thighs. Elbows are bent under your shoulders, just like they were before. Little different here. I'll sit sideways so you can see what's going on here. We're going to flex our spine instead of twisting it. I'm going to flex it cat-cow style. All right, so we're going to inhale. The chest comes out, comes forward. Little curve in the lower back. Drop your shoulders. Feel the shoulder blades pull together. One more inhale here. Now on the exhale, we're going to round the back. We're going to drop the head. We're going to take the tailbone toward the belly button. Just think it, drop the head. So it's an inhale. Heart comes forward, lifts. Exhale through the mouth. Round the back, draw the belly back all the way back. Inhale, come forward. Exhale, round back. Full exhale, draw that belly back. Every last little bit of breath releases. One more. Heart forward, shoulder blades back. Inhale. Exhale, rounded back, belly pulls back. Let that exhale release fully, 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 fully. And come back to seated pose. Okay, can get rid of the pillows if you use them. Okay, legs are open in a nice big V position. I want you to feel those sitting bones placed into the earth. I want you to feel the roots. Send them down both. Listen, you guys. Imagination is powerful, right? People imagine things before they happen. You got to have the thought before you create something. Create those roots, feel them. Flex your heels, press your heels into the ground. Now grow roots from the heels down. Just feel it. Just feel it. Draw your navel back. Turn your navel to the left thigh. Fingertips on either side of the left leg. Bend your elbows back as you come over that leg with your front torso. Press that right heel into the ground. Root it, root it, root it. Right here. Walk your hands forward. Bend your elbows. Now you can just round the back, but keep pressing down into that right heel. And breathe here. Walk your hands back towards you to come back to seated pose. Coming back to center. Feel the sitting bones. Go down to the earth from there. Heels down to the earth from there. Draw your navel back, back, back. Blow it out, blow it out, blow it out. And turn to the right leg. Hands on either side of that leg. And bend those elbows back as you come down. Now you're pressing into the left heel. That's keeping you secure, keeping you, there's that word, grounded. Come over, take your hands forward, and just drop over. And come back up. Okay, come to center, legs together. I got to close this window because they're mowing the lawn. Legs together, arms up, slowly come forward into seated forward fold. Okay, so now you've got the back of your legs pressing down toward the ground. All right, now you're still folded forward. So just give up any trying and just release here. Now, in this position, you can feel, if you really, really feel, deep inside, you can feel the support of the earth, right? Because you're just folding into it. And there's just a really peaceful feeling about this when your front body is facing the earth. Rib cage breath here. And come back up. Okay, before we get up, we're going to do some foot stuff. Since feet are very much part of grounding. Okay, take a look at your feet. Get them placed in front of you so that the outer edges of your feet are more or less parallel. So feet are not going in or out. They're pretty straight on the sides. All right, now take your hand to the top of all your toes, your lesser toes, everything except the big toes, and try to lift just your big toes up and down. Now, this could be very hard for some people. Some people some people aren't used to exercising feet. Some people naturally have strong feet and can do this. If you can't do this, that's okay. Now take your hands or a couple fingers, put them on your big toes, and try to lift just the four lesser toes, the other four toes off the ground, up and down. Okay, now left leg straight, right knee bent to the side. Get a hold, right hand, on the right ankle and place that foot on top of the left leg. Left hand, weave the fingers between each one of your toes. Okay. Again, some people, this might not feel good. Be careful. Just do it gently. Other people, no problem. Okay. Now, you got your fingers between your toes, so you're spreading them out. Take your fingers to the tops of your toes and wrap your thumb around the index finger. Well, forget about the thumb on the index finger. Press your toes forward toward the top of your foot. Now back toward the back of your foot. Now forward and back. Now, if you can, begin to circle the toes. And now take your hand, your right hand, just underneath your toes. So the bottom part of the top of your toes, of your foot, and just begin to circle, reverse. All right, switch. Right leg straight, left knee bent. Okay, separate those fingers, get in between every single toe. Press the fingers on top of the foot and press those toes forward and back. Okay, so notice when you're going forward and back where the joints of those toes are. They're lower than you probably think they are. Okay, so what you can do is you can take your fingertips and put them into those joints to really feel the movement. Now circling. Reverse. Okay, now bend your knees. Okay, take your right leg, lift it. I'll go sideways, it's probably easier to see. And wrap your hands around the ankle. Now, if you can't get the leg straight, that's okay. Now, look at your big toe. That's going to lead the way. We're going to make a big circle with the big toe, as big as you possibly can. And that's going to give a nice circular rotation. to the ankle joint. Clicking and popping is normal. Reverse. All right, switch. Other side. So first you get that leg stable, and then take a look at that big toe. Just feel like you're leading with the big toe, making the biggest circle you can possibly make, but you're stabilizing above the ankle with your hands. Reverse. All right. Okay, actually, rather than get up, let's stay down because I don't want to miss core work. I don't want to run out of time here. Flex your heels into the mat, toes up to the ceiling. Draw your arms forward, palms up. Hold onto a tray and slowly, keeping the back as straight as possible, come back. Now take a big beach ball with your hand, press into it. You're going to feel the muscles of the upper arms work. And take that ball to the left and pulse it to the left. Okay, take it back to center. Take that tray again, come back a little farther and pulse. Now, as you're pulsing forward and backward here, imagine that there's an imaginary line, string, running from the center of your chest up into the corner of your room, wherever that string ends up. And you're just kind of getting lifted and lowered just a little bit with it. Okay, grab the ball again, squeeze it. Take it to the right this time, all the way, go to your edge and pulse there. Make sure you exhale because this is deep abdominal work. And if you don't exhale deeply, you're not going to work as deeply. Instead, you'll get like stuff in the shoulders, like tension in the shoulders. So breathe out, breathe out, breathe out. Come back to center, get that tray. We're going to go all the way down. Now, don't keep the back straight. This time we're coming down one vertebrae at a time. So we're rounding. Abdominals are making this really slow. They're your brakes. And arms overhead, full body stretch right here, chin to the chest. Nice and strong here. Take the right knee up into the chest, clasp around the shin, elbows out to the side. Press that thigh into your body. Okay, flex the left heel. Get those elbows pulled in, chin to the chest. Okay, flex the left heel, lift it up just a bit. I don't know how much, 6, 7, 12 inches at the most. Now lift your chest straight up to the ceiling. Switch legs. Switch. Switch. Let's take our hands behind our head, elbows out to the sides. Okay, give the neck some support here. Nice. Press through the heels. Press through the heels. Now begin slowly walking your feet slowly up toward the ceiling. You're going to feel more of the back touching the mat as you do this. And now circle the legs. So as if you're pedaling on a bike, a big bike, a unicycle. Okay, now press one foot out at a time. We're going to come down, elbows stay open. If you need to take your head to the ground, no problem whatsoever. Stay close to the ground as possible, but listen to your lower back. Go a little higher if the back starts complaining. And come back up again. And get on your unicycle again. Now, one leg at a time, coming back down. And all the way down, let your head down and relax. Arms open to the side in a T position. Soften everything. Let everything go here. Bring your knees up to your chest. Give yourself a little hug. Release that lower back. Okay, knees to the sides, soles of the feet together. Grab the tops of your ankles, bend your elbows, press those elbows into the inner thighs to really get some good opening in the legs here, some good splay. Look straight up at the ceiling, lift your head and your chest. Now take your hands behind your head. Open the elbows to the sides. Draw the navel down slightly, straighten both legs away from you. Bring them back to the side with the knees. Straighten the knees. Bend them to the sides. Straighten and bend. Hold them here. Press the feet together as firmly as you possibly can, and then slowly bring them to the ground. Open those inner thighs. Open. Don't close the legs. Just barely touching the ground here. Press the feet together. Feel the glutes and inner thighs work big time. Straighten the legs. Lift them up to the ceiling. Here we go. Ready to scoop ice cream? And again, when your head is lifted like this and it's too much, put it to the ground, okay? No problem. Bend your knees so the toes are facing the ground. Straighten the legs as close to the ground as you can. Scoop up that ice cream. Bend the knees. Go for another big scoop, big scoop. All right. Again, bend the knees. Exhale when you scoop. That's the hard part. Always exhale through the hard part. Bend, scoop, bend, scoop. We're going to reverse this. Legs come straight down. Now the knees bend. Legs come up. Straight down with the legs. Bend. Come back up. Ooh, feel those abs work. Straight. Bend. Lift. Nice. Head comes down to the ground. Okay, bend your knees, place your feet into the ground. Take a hold of your skull. Really open your hands on both sides of your head and press your fingertips into your skull. Feel it. Feel your skull bone. Lift it up off the ground. Take your chin to your chest. Place it back down again gently. Nice. All right, getting ready for bridge pose here. Palms are into the ground. Okay, your arms are not really close to your body, nor are they out to the side like we do in, oh my God, I just totally lost it, T-pose. They're closer to your body than a T-pose is, but not real close because your shoulders should be relaxed. Palms down. Feet hip distance and parallel. All right, let's take a big inhale, rib cage. Exhale through the mouth. Keep going, keep going, keep going. At the very end, feel the belly pull back, feel it pull it back a little more, and let the tailbone lift. There's your pelvic tilt, everyone. Press into the feet. Slowly pick your spine up off your mat, one vertebrae at a time. It is slow. This is a beautiful grounding asana. Right here, you got your whole spine grounded. And now you're picking it up away from the earth. Yeah. Okay, remember those roots? Grow them from the bottoms of your feet, and then you get more power to lift the hips. Okay, arms up to the ceiling, palms facing each other. Now bring them overhead. Now you can lift that bridge even higher. Spiral the legs in toward each other. They stay where they're at. They're parallel, but just energetically, you're spiraling them inward. Now, as the arms come up, the spine slowly meets the mat again, one teeny tiny inch at a time. Feel it. Feel it. Oh, yeah. Really nice opening for the spine. Take your knees to your chest. Give yourself a hug. All right. Now, arms in a T position. Remember, we do not want the arms higher than our shoulders. Want the shoulders nice and relaxed. Wrap the right leg over the left. Squeeze the legs together. Keep the shoulders relaxed. Take the knees up toward the chest, chin to the chest, and then slowly let the legs drop to the left. Slow. You've got pillows, so if you can't bring them all the way down, you can put pillows underneath those legs. All right, here's a spinal twist. And a nice twist in the torso. Soften the shoulders, soften the elbows, and simply breathe here. And notice when you leave your body, when your awareness leaves your body. Okay? And rather than reprimand yourself about it, I mean, it's just human nature, right? Rather than reprimand yourself, just say, "Oh, wow, I caught myself and I'm going to come back inside." It's just a matter of knowing where you're placing your attention. And then, like I said, responding to it, choosing where you want to put it. Really soften that right leg. Let it drop even more closely to the floor. And this time, a rib cage breath. Squeeze your legs together. Bring them back to center. Everything nice and centered again. Uncross your legs, rock side to side, and walk your hips one at a time toward the bottom of your mat. Feel your spine lengthen and straighten when you do this. So use it to lengthen and straighten the spine. Chin to the chest, knees to the chest, palms up, shoulders fully relaxed. Left leg over your right. Squeeze those legs together. Bring them a little closer to the chest. Chin a little closer to the chest. Back of the neck, release it. Legs fall to the right slowly. Slow is key, everyone. Because if you go fast, you're not going to go as deeply into the twist. Trust me on that. Yeah, yeah. Oh, here we go. Scan the body. Are you holding tension? I was in my right shoulder and now I let it go. And now I'm letting it go some more. Find your breath. Add some nice big rib cage breaths if you'd like to. I know you're working through resistance in the rib cage breath here, but it can be done. Soften that top leg, let it drop even closer to the ground. Squeeze the legs together, bring them back to center. Uncross. Okay, cross at the ankles. Flick your feet up to the ceiling and come on up. All right. Coming into table pose now. Okay, we know what it's like to root through the palms, pressing into the outer edges of them. So anytime you press down toward the earth, you're rooting. So feel the roots, feel the connection with the ground. Right here, press, 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 press. And as you press into the hands more firmly, feel that energy run up into the arms, muscles of the upper arms, across the chest, even across the upper back. All right. Left knee comes in just a bit. Right leg goes straight back with a flexed heel. All right, lift that leg up, lift it up a little bit more, and make circles. Now, as you're making circles with the heel, press out through the heel. So you're really working that right hip. Okay, so if I had my knee bent, my leg would be doing more of the work. I want this to be concentrated in the hip. Reverse that circle. And let that knee come down. Left leg comes up and out. Flex through the heel. Get a feel of a nice straight leg. Okay, so it's really strong, right? You can feel the energy of that leg. But when you move it, if you keep it that straight, the movement comes from the hip as you circle. Reverse. And come back into table pose. Get it all set up. Get your architecture right. Knees under the hips, wrists under the shoulders. Curl your toes and press your toe pads firmly into your mat. Lift your belly slightly. Lift your knees off the ground 1 or 2 inches and press into those hands really, really firmly. We want to keep the upper back open. We don't want to collapse in the chest. We want to use the muscles of the chest and the core here. Lift the hips, come into down dog. Separate the feet if you're too close. And just kind of, get into your dog. Press your chest back toward your legs. Soften the back of your neck. Oh, yeah, feel this. Again, where are you connected to the earth? Where are you grounded? Feet, hands. Press your chest back. Drop your head a little bit. Now bend your right knee and press your left heel back. Feel an opening in the left calf muscles. Keep the belly lifted, keep the hips lifted. Switch sides. Right heel draws back, left knee bends forward. And now we got the right calf muscles. Again, switch. Left heel back, right knee bent. Switch again. Left knee bent, right heel back. Come onto your tippy toes. Stay on your tippy toes. Bend your knees forward. Press your chest back toward your knees. More, more, more. Ooh, feel that extension in your spine, in your arms. Press into your hands. Use that connection. Now drop the heels. Sneaky way to get into a really deep down dog. Take your left foot just off center line. Root it into the mat and lift your right leg. Press your chest back again. Flex that right heel, lift it a little higher. Open your hips to the right. Lift that right ankle to the ceiling and pulse it slowly. Okay, you've got a lot of load in the left shoulder, so press firmly into the left hand. Push the mat away from you. Keep that left shoulder open that way. Hips rotate. They're facing the mat again. Look forward. That space between your hands is where you're going to take your right foot. Knee is over your ankle. Press firmly into that right foot. Okay? Come forward and back, and lift the left leg off the ground. Come into a T pose. All right. So, grounding through the right leg. Press down into the sole of the right foot. And feel as if you're lifting your torso up toward the ceiling. Feel that. Feel that. It takes some of the pressure off the right hip.
feel it lift. And then begin to bend your elbows and take your forehead toward your shin and lift your left leg toward the ceiling, standing splits. Feel all that energy run up into the right leg. Listen up. Bend your right knee just a little bit. Now bend your left knee and bring it next to the right. Push your butt back, squeeze your knees toward each other, drop your head. Come into T-pose again, straightening that left leg. Come up to the fingertips and get as high as you can here with the torso. Again, bend the right knee, bend the left knee, swing it forward, knee to knee, press the buttocks back, round the back, drop the head. Hold it here, right hip is working. Back into a T-pose. Look at that left foot back there lifted. Bend your right knee slightly. Press the left foot back toward the back of your mat and let it drop. Turn that foot out about 45 degrees. Get into a foundation for your warrior and come up into warrior one. Okay, warrior is they're super grounding poses, right? I mean, because they're strong, they're solid. You've got this great base using your legs, your feet, your ankles, your hips. The torso can just rest right above it. Now draw forward with the arms. Place your right arm inside your right leg. Draw your, okay, what did I do? Yeah, right arm inside the right leg. I switched positions. Reach out with the left fingertips. Feel the left waist open up. Then lift that arm up to the ceiling. Oh yeah, feel that right inner thigh work. Turn the palm so that it's faced behind you. Draw that arm way back. And if you did that, all you need to do is bend your elbow and you have a bind. Deep binders can get the right arm under the right leg. Release if you have that bind. Take the arm over the ear for intense side stretch. Now, feel the soles of your feet. Press them more firmly into the mat. Just go ahead and try it. You'll see. You power up the pose by doing that, even just thinking it. Now reach out through the left fingertips and really open up the left side body here. You're anchored into the outer edge of your left foot. Cartwheel up, warrior two. Soften the shoulders, reach out through the fingertips again. Rotate the right palm up, lift it to the ceiling as you reach up and drop that left arm behind you. Soften the left shoulder, get it out of the picture. Ah, rib cage. Back to warrior two. Straighten the right leg, swivel those feet so they're facing forward, and you're in a nice wide V standing pose. Toes are either toed in or straight ahead, just not toed out. Now we're going to hinge from the hips. So you really want to keep the back long and you want to keep a nice curve, your natural curve in your lower back as you're coming down. And then drop your body upside down. Grab the backs of your ankles with your hands and let your head fall. And nice deep breaths here. You're inverted. What would it feel like to do rib cage breathing inverted? Try it. Nice, huh? Yeah, relax the neck with this one. and let any mental tension just drop from your head to the earth. Recycle that energy, let it go. Really feel the soles of your feet. Press into the outer edges of both feet. Take your hands to your shins, your palms, straighten your arms, and now you're looking straight down at the ground. Bring your arms out to the sides. Take your right hand towards your left outer ankle. Lift. Your right hand takes your left outer ankle. Bend your right elbow and twist. So rather than have the hand in the ground for the twist, we're grabbing the ankle. Other side, left hand grabs the right ankle. Right arm comes up. Let's do it to the other side again. Yes. Other side, windmill. And now we bring the palms under your face. Straighten your arms to lift your torso, lift your belly as well. Walk your hands forward. All right. I just want you to feel your connection with the earth here. Palms pressing down, feet pressing down. That's all it takes is the awareness. It's a second. It's like flipping a switch. It's like going from the head to the body. So you feel, listen, feel what it feels like underneath your hands. Whatever you're pressing into, feel it. Now feel the mat under your feet. Feel it. Now let your head drop between your arms. Let your heart shine back there between your legs. Bend the elbows a little bit to soften them. And breathe here in your wide dog. Glide forward again with your body. Walk your hands back to your mat. All right. Swivel your right foot so it's facing the front of your mat. Take your hands to either side of that foot. Lift the left heel. Turn the left toes forward. We're going to move it into pigeon pose. Okay, so right knee to the side, left leg straight back. If you do pigeon on the ground, you've got your right ankle on the top of your left thigh and you're grabbing underneath your left thigh, drawing it toward you. If you're on the ground doing traditional pigeon, just make sure you level those hips if you're going to drop down over, or even if you're not. Add breath awareness to your pose. Just observe the feelings, the sensations within your body. And slowly come up. Curl the left toes. Lift the left knee. Press into the hands to lift the hips. And right leg comes back. Look for your dog again. Okay. This time the right foot comes in off center, rooted into your mat. Left leg lifts up. Press the chest back. Again, feel the hands, the right foot. Lift the left leg a little more. Open the hips to the left. Lift that left ankle to the ceiling and pulse it. So now we've loaded onto the right side. So press into the right hand to keep the right shoulder nice and open and strong. Don't want to collapse into it. And if you feel like you're pushing the mat away with your right hand, you're going to keep that right shoulder open. All right, lift that leg a little higher. Turn those hips so they're facing the mat. Look forward. Left foot comes forward between your hands. Okay, you know the architecture, left knee over the left ankle. Okay, now we're going to move this into a standing T pose. So forward, back, lift the right leg. Okay, left leg is where you're rooted, everyone. So press down into the sole of that left foot and feel as if you're lifting your torso up toward your ceiling. Okay, that's going to activate core muscles and take some of the pressure off the hip. Now bend the elbows and take your forehead toward the shin and try to get your right leg a little closer to the ceiling for a standing split. Now bend the left knee just a little bit. Bend the right knee, swing it forward. Your knee to knee, push your butt back, round your back, and drop your head. Just you're just a little ball balancing on your left leg, left foot, left ankle. Come into T pose again. Open it up. Press into that left foot. Feel the left leg working. Bend the knee just a bit. Right knee swings forward. Knees come together, round the back. Push the butt back. Here you are, that little balancing ball again. And a T pose again. Look up at your right foot, and as you bend your left knee just a little bit, press that right foot back and let it drop down. Right foot about 45 degrees. Look for something that you feel would be a good warrior foundation, and then come up into it. And then, of course, you can fine tune things when you get to the top, you know, changing it so that you can be in a position where your hips are facing forward. Now reach forward. Okay, now drop your left arm inside your left arm, leg, press them into one another. Really press into the outer edge of your right foot as you reach forward with your right fingertips. So already you're starting this side stretch kind of feel, right, for the right side. Turn your torso as you lift your right arm. Turn your right palm back so you're rotating. You're rotating the arm, not the body. Bring your arm back. Then if you bend the elbow, you've got a bind. Deep double binders can get left arm underneath that leg. Release the bind. Press into the outer edge of that right foot just to lock into it, and then reach that right arm over your ear. Here's that intense side stretch. Feel the right waist unlock and open. Cartwheel up to warrior two. Soften the shoulders. Reach out through the fingertips. Open your heart here. Rotate the left palm up. Lose that right arm. Left arm comes overhead. Warrior two again. Warrior one. Reach forward and come down to pigeon. Got to lift that back heel, turn those back toes forward. Okay. So when you get in position, the last thing that you do before you put any weight into this is get those hips. Like right now, for example, I feel like my left hip is really hiked up. So I'm deliberately pressing it down toward the mat, walking my hands to the left a little more. And then I'm going to come down. So it's really easy to space out in pigeon pose. So when you do, just bring it back to the body and the sensations. Rib cage breath is nice here. You can really open those back ribs. Try it. And slowly making your way up. Curl those right toes, lift that right knee, come up, release that left leg, walk it to the center of your mat. Bend your knees, let your belly fall into your thighs or over your thighs. Take the backs of your ankles, drop your head. So now you're a little ball, but you're balanced on both legs, both feet. Swing the arms back, bring them forward and lift. All right. So just right here, I want you to feel this. This is a really nice grounding asana. So you are connected so firmly through the legs, right? And the feet into the earth. You can almost feel it. Press down into those feet. Feel the legs ignite. Now, as you're grounded through the legs, just lift the fingertips, but keep the chin forward, nothing in the neck whatsoever. So you're just getting longer, but feel how you're still rooted into the earth. All right, swan dive forward. Monkey pose. Fold again. Bend your knees, arms come back, bring them back up. All right, we're going to waterfall now. So bend the knees, sit back, and then exhale through the mouth. Inhale through the nose, exhale through the mouth. Nose, mouth. One more. Come on up. Bring it down. And let those arms dangle at your sides. Let those arms be so heavy that they pull your wing bones apart and open your upper back. And just feel gravity taking your head, taking your skull, opening the neck muscles. And we're going to slowly come up. All right. We cannot forget about using our chairs, so I'm going to throw this in right here. Chair, table, countertop, whatever you have, as long as it's something you can hang on to for stability. We're going to get the hips. So we're going to do a nice cars, controlled articular rotation of the hips. Okay, right hand on the right waist. So here's the important part. When you do this, feel as if you're holding a rolled up sock in the back of your knee. So don't open the leg while you do it. Keep it closed. Okay. Knee comes forward. Got that sock? Out to the side. Now you start to rotate the knee forward and pick up the foot behind you. See how that hip is rotating forward? And then you bring, this is not a strong chair. Then you bring the leg behind you and then come knee to knee. You're still holding onto that sock. Now the leg goes straight back. Now the knee comes up to the side and bring it forward and bring the foot over. We're going to do 3 of those. So we bring the knee, we start taking the knee forward and lifting the foot. We're internally rotating that hip. Then you take the foot back like you're donkey kicking and take the knee down. Donkey kick up. Knee comes to the side, hold on to that sock. Comes forward and in front of you. We're going to do one more. I'm going to do a full cars for the full body and put it on YouTube. I'll tell you when I'm done with it, hopefully within the next month. And down. But this is a hip. Push back, lift that knee, bring it down. So we rotated that whole right hip joint. Now we're going to do the left.
Knee comes up, got the sock. Are you holding it? To the side. Knee comes forward, heel comes up. So you're internally rotating the femur in the hip. Okay, now bring it back and down. Okay, now lift. You're donkey kicking back there. Now you're lifting that knee, lift, lift, lift to the side. Bring it forward and over. Again, open the door, rotate, kick back, bring it down. Yeah, this is two. We need one more. And forward to the side. And these take a while to get used to. That's why I want to do a YouTube, so that if people want to really learn these, you have to do them quite a few times before they feel really, I don't know, they're never comfortable. They're always kind of hard, but less awkward. Okay, everyone, inhale up. Feet are about hip distance. All right. Namaste Mudra, right above the crown. Bring it to your heart. Exhale. Yeah. All right. The epitome of a grounding pose, Tadasana, a mountain pose. So if you can, close your eyes here and feel yourself as a mountain, steady, strong, rising upward, but yet so planted in the earth. Wind, rain, whatever comes, you're still there. Take a few nice breaths here in your Tadasana mountain pose. One more. And good. Take it down to your belly. We really have to just do a pigeon pose. I don't know how we must have done a lot today. Kind of ran out of time a bit, but we got it. All right. Oh, first we need to restore. Restoration here in crocodile. Feet turned in, forehead resting on the top hand. So here, our entire front body is connected to the earth. So feel where your body is touching your mat. Really feel it. Be aware of that. All right, palms chest level. Bring those elbows in close. Preparing for a cobra. Lift your pubic bone, round it up to your belly, let it down. It's just a little move, but it opens the lower back a bit. And here we go. Slow, press into your hands as little as possible. We are using the back muscles to do this. Cobra, maybe cobra into back bend for some of you. And slowly coming back down. And when you're all the way down, forehead kisses the mat and come up again. No hurry, just as slowly as you came up the last time. And once you're up there, you can do a lateral twist if you like that tonight. And make your way back down, again, pressing into the hands as little as possible. Forehead touches the mat. Turn your head to the side, palms up, arms to the sides, away from your body, elbows bent. And just rest there into that cheekbone. And then slowly turn your head to the other side. And head back to center, palms to the sides, push up into table. Lift your belly just a bit, round your tail, just a teeny little microscopic bend, and then come back into child's pose. All right, few breaths in child's pose. And then if you're staying for Shavasana, get your pillows. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to do a grounding, but we're also going to have a heart opener. So big pillows to the top, little pillows down by your knees. And what you want to do is get those big pillows in such a way, or get yourself over them in such a way that they lift your chest. And then the little pillows are under your knees. And if that doesn't feel good, just get yourself in a nice, comfy position. That's a suggestion, a serving suggestion for Shavasana in terms of your pillow placement. Main thing is you want to be comfy. All right. And then just gently close your eyes. All right. So let's breathe in a very grounding fashion. So really let the back body drop toward the earth. Let your back body go and feel it fall back toward the earth. Let gravity take it. And then let your body really soften as the earth beneath you supports you fully. So you don't have to hold on to anything. All right, so just let the body soften. Scan to look for any areas where you might be holding tension. So the mind is like a child, right? Um, it goes this way, it goes that way. Well, you know, with a child, the best thing to do is be gentle and lead them on the right path, right? That's like your mind. Just be gentle. If you find yourself thinking about what you have to do after this or what you did yesterday or all of that stuff, okay, that clouds and veils our inner peace. It's just a lot of mental chatter. Just bring the mind back to the breath. Breath is key. So just feel your inhales and your exhales. Be with them. So feel as if you're inhaling your life force from beneath your body, from the earth. So when you inhale and your body kind of gently lifts naturally, feel yourself pulling up prana from the earth itself. And when you exhale, just release your body back down toward the earth. All right. So get ready for a nice inhale from beneath you. Here we go. Breathe in peace. Breathe out fear. Let go of it. Let go. Breathe in peace. Feel it. Breathe out. Let go fear. Breathe in steadiness. Exhale doubt. Feel it leave. Take it in. Breathe in steadiness. Exhale doubt. Rest within your breath. Just let your breath be your prayer. And just feel these words as you breathe. You are not broken. You are whole. You are not broken. You are whole. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. You are not behind. You are exactly where you need to be. Breathe and trust. Exhale, let the peace wash over you. You are supported. You are safe. Let those words touch your heart. And rest in your inner peace. And rest in the beauty that you are. So your heart can carry any emotion that you have, any emotion. Allow yourself to feel them all. And then allow the breath to carry away anything heavy, anything that doesn't serve you. Feel the fullness of your heart, the gentleness, the peace, the openness. So, really, really know that each of us has a unique spirit, a unique soul that's meant to be here, solidly belongs here. Feel that. And in tonight's Shavasana, if you'd like to put a prayer intention here, can do that now. Okay. All starts with a thought. Thoughts are powerful. So let that thought, let that seed, let that prayer, that sankalpa, that intention be released as you exhale. And simply be here with your breath in your body, a vibrant, beautiful soul. Okay, slowly making your transition. Come back. Feel your fingers, your toes, maybe wiggle them, maybe don't, maybe stretch, maybe just shift within without moving. So when all the stuff is peeled away, this is what you're left with. This. Slowly roll to one side. Gently make your way to seated pose. All right. And arms open wide, heart is open. Inhale. Grounded, reaching upward. Hands together, namaste over your crown. Gently floating them back down to your heart. Namaste. Thank you, everyone. I shall see you next week.